and welcome to the Academy of the Magical Art. This is Iana Rain, and we are going to talk about energetic connections and energetic cords, also called etheric cords. We all have these cords. We're born with them, and sometimes they refer to them as like ribbons or golden cords, or like you've heard, energy cords. And basically, these are energy structures that connect our energetic bodies to all kinds of things, like people, places, animal, even like objects. That's how some intuitives are able to pick up objects and know where they've been or who's touched them. It's these etheric cords. What these cords provide you is like a super accurate connection that taps into somebody else's energy as well as your own energy. It gives you kind of like a feedback or a print off of that person, place, thing, animal, whatever it is that you have that connection to. And this is what allows you to feel what they're feeling or what they're thinking, perhaps. You know how sometimes you run into people and you don't even have to talk to them and you know what's going on. It's like you're connected, you understand, you're picking up that frequency. This is usually because of the etheric cord that is there. When you are connected with somebody and interacting with them, you can connect a cord even just by talking about somebody. So we have to be really careful and aware of what it is that we're putting out there and who we're connecting ourselves with on a daily basis, because the energy does flow both ways. An energetic cord can extend from you to another person, to other things, and if they are not being healthy and conscious of their energetic draw, you could find yourself in a little bit of a predicament as far as that goes. When you're talking about these etheric cords, they can basically attach anywhere in your body. But of course, there are common places where they like to attach, when you have normal daily activities. So if you're thinking about the solar plexus, of course a cord would attach there because this is the personal powerhouse and it's in the central location of your body. Other etheric cords will connect to your sacral. This is emotional and sexual. So you would be more apt to have somebody who you are romantically involved with, or somebody who is closer to you physically would attach in that area. Maybe even somebody you have feelings for, crush on, or something like that. There are also cords that are generational, stuff that comes from past lives. It's lineage. It can come from past lovers. Once you connect with somebody energetically, you're going to have information from this person. And if you don't know how to take care of these cords, it can go, like I said before, both ways. If you've known the person over a long period of time and the cord is very, very strong, it's much easier to pick up on information from that person. And this is what helps keep relationships strong. It's really essential to us as physical humans to be connected to each other in the world around us. If you can think about how, sometimes when you're feeling a certain way, you really want to stay away from people and in public places. It's because of these cords, and we're able to pick up and feel all these things, and sometimes our energetic bodies just can't handle that. So, these cords can be used for good and bad. If you're connected to somebody who is not being responsible for their energy, this could be considered like a psychic attack, and they could be draining you. Or it can go the other way around. If you have a really good connection with somebody and they're healthy and they're maintained, their healing and health can help maintain your healing and health. And, there is a lot of information about these different cords. I just really wanted to touch on some basics about these energetic cords. In a society today where we kind of have lack of touch, we really want to pay attention to the things that we're connected to. Even though these are invisible fields to the naked eye, they are very much there. The vibrations that we hold for each other and about each other and to objects and things and pets, they are absolutely an energetic field that is capable of passing energy back and forth in both directions. I know that recently what I have been noticing is that people are not really paying attention to all the energetic ties that they have in their lives. I would recommend that we pay very close attention to the things that are connected to us, and if they are intentional or if we are not intentionally connecting. And if the intention is not to connect to these energies, but they're still connecting to us, we should be very, very, very diligent in paying attention to how we service these cords, what we do with them, attention that we pay to them. I will be doing 2 more videos on this subject, and I will be going over ways to maintain these cords, how they work in greater depth, maybe some cord cutting if it's necessary, binding cords if necessary, and also solidifying cords. I know that several years back I had a situation with a loved one that was connected to me with a golden cord, and this would be my husband, and I was told by an angelic being to call him back. And this was when I was very new to the actual practice. I have not been doing a lot of ritual for very long, and I was more on my intuition. I was born this way, so to me that was a given. Anytime I had to work into kind of a ritual, I was unsure of which way to head. So I was told to relight the cord and connect the cord. I meditated on this, and I was shown a golden cord. So I had taken candles from our hand fasting ceremony and different things that were on the altar at our hand fasting ceremony, and I laid them out on a pink gifted altar cloth that was made for us for our wedding. And I did just that. I imagined this golden cord connecting our hearts and our solar plexus. I also was lighting candles and doing some flame work. And the brighter that the candles were going, the more energy I put into this cord. And I fed this cord for approximately about an hour in meditation until it was bright gold. And within 3 days, I had results, and the cord had called him back. This was quite an amazing thing for me. So that's just one example of how these cords can work. They can work in opposite ways too. We all have those family members that are very draining, and the second you get around them or even hear from them or about a situation they're in, you're instantly tired, you're completely drained, you do not feel that you can handle it. I hear this day in and day out with people coming to us for help and readings. I've experienced it myself recently, and that is what's prompting this video. I need to be more aware myself, and if it's coming to me, I would like to share. Having people around you who are struggling and not being responsible for their energy and the connection that they have with you is something that we also need to work on. And being able to even filter that energy, if not having to cut it and sever it. Just some thoughts for you. I know this was a short and to the point video. There is so much more. I will be probably doing at least 2 more. I hope this was somewhat helpful to you. And if you have any questions, please let us know. And I hope that you are all well. I leave you with love and gratitude. Namaste and blessed be. Thank you again. This is Iana Rain.